Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
And already we're underway here. Haaland. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, it's hard not to be impressed with the all-round capabilities of this guy, Mateo Kovacic. The Croatian really is one of the best central midfielders around. He does work best in a midfield three, I would say, but he's not really someone who can play as a single pivot. He'll be busy breaking lines once he gets into that left channel.
Okay, interesting. Balde. Barcelona are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Kovacic. Haaland. Martinez. And Koundé. Yamal. Gets his pass away. Rafinha. Oh, good ball. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Vardiol. Barcelona are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And it's Bernardo Silva. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Gundogan. Nicely weighted ball. Bernardo Silva unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. De Jong. Pedri. Now Christensen. Played out to the right. Rafinha. Akanji does well to get it back. Pinches it off him. Yamal. And it's Grealish. Kovacic. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. De Jong. Martinez. Now Christensen. Yamal has created one goal already. Nice bit of trickery, looking for options for movement. And that has been cleared, and they're quick to get it back. And Koundé. De Jong. Rafinha. This might spell danger.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Big header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source. Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And it's Grealish. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. De Jong. Now Martinez. Lewandowski. Pedri. Lewandowski. Akanji, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rafinha, he's in, surely! He's got space in the area! Grealish. And it's half-time here. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Barcelona, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're off again. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Yamal, that pass has been well intercepted. Turns back here, probably the best option. Lewis. Now Foden, and it's Bernardo Silva. Lewis. And here's Bernardo Silva. Engages and forces him off the ball. De Jong producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Balde. Balde going full tilt down the left. Rafinha. Yamal! And it's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Lewis. Threads one in. He's away! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
And that's one back! Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
De Jong. It's Lewandowski. Barcelona are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial pop.
Hits one! They've scored!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Barcelona take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
De Jong. He's looking to set free a runner.
Lewandowski, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Kubasi. Haaland. De Jong. Nice. Now the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Vardiol. And it's Kovacic. And Akanji. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Lewandowski. And here's Rafinha. Out to the right. Oh, that's a fine challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lewis. Pedri gets a foot in here. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
It's just beyond his reach. Yamal. De Jong. Christensen. He's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Rafinha. Gundogan. And Vardiol. And it's Grealish. Played towards the other side. Haaland. Played out towards the right wing. Bernardo Silva. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And here's Haaland.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
De Jong. Now Christensen. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Just eases him off the ball. Christensen. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. That has been slung wide. He is just caressing the ball. Stones attempts a clearance. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona are